As always, I'm Tess, and the man behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Hi.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Really? Really, we're going to go there?
Yeah, why not, right? It's our last live of 2025. Hard to believe. It's
Our last live. Oh, no.
if you're on, and make sure you say hi. Let us know you're here. I hope you've all had a great week. We have had a fantabulous week. We are really enjoying it here in the house in Montenegro. We're having a lot of fun playing with the animals every day and taking care of them while their mom and dad are away. But we're really enjoying it. It's a little more out of the way. We're not in the city, so it's nice and quiet. I have been spending so much time outside. They have a sofa set out there, and I sit out there and work all day, every day. And then when work is done, I watch videos, and Randy's been...
She's out playing with the cats. Don't let her fool any of you.
That's from the man who...
Danny's here,
Hi,
and
Danny.
Shanna Davis is here.
Hi, Shanna. How are you? Yes, I have been playing outside with the kitty, but what did you do today, Randy? What lesson did you learn?
Don't let the little kitty, take control of everything.
There's a little, we're estimating about 10-week-old kitten that they've rescued, and we're helping while they're gone, of course. And
She's just so small.
she's really tiny, and she's beautiful. Her name's Bella.
Jennifer's here.
I sing Bella Ciao to her all the time. And Randy let her in the house today, and now she screams outside of our door right here. We might hear a serenade tonight because she realizes it's nice and warm and comfy in here. And she's got a whole apartment to herself downstairs. Don't let her fool you. But we have the snacks and the warm people and the cuddles and the love, and so she's been making herself really known this afternoon to us.
Sandra Byers is here.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? Nice to have you all with us. Is everyone ready for the holiday season? We are not. Our wonderful hosts bought us a Christmas tree. I set it up yesterday. It's just a small one. Like, we're in a really small apartment, but we really love it. And they went out and, because they're not going to be here, I asked her if she had any decorations we could borrow. And she went out and bought us a little Christmas tree, and I've got to decorate it yet. That might be tomorrow.
Okay. Sandra, hello from the sad state of Illinois.
Oh no! What's going on in Illinois? Why is it sad? There's been a lot going on, but...
Don't know why it's sad, but
Yeah.
Also, Shanna, I have a question. I have an order for a 30-foot garland with 4 foot on each side to go with some letters. With 4 feet on each side to go with some letters.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so 30-foot straight garland, and then letters in front of it, and then 4 feet on each side, maybe she's talking, or 30 foot maybe to go around the letters and 4 foot on each side. Can you explain a little bit more? And then what is her question for it? Or is it just a statement?
Sandra, they're awful governor.
Oh, okay. Yes,
We're in Montenegro. we're not talking politics.
Honestly, I've been trying to stay out of it because I get very worked up about a lot of things, so I have to sort of neutralize myself.
Is it best to do them in 6-foot sections or 10 foot for a U-Haul cargo van? I'm nervous about not having enough time to install.
Yeah, I would do it as big as sections. Even in a cargo van, you could have them still all tied and sort of horseshoe them into the van, so that they're still tied. They're just a little bent. So when you get on site, you can just sort of straighten them out. If it's a long one, if it's more clouds and meant to be more organic, then that's a little different story. How much time do you have for your setup time?
30 feet across.
30 feet across.
4 feet on each side for letters. So, geez, we would have done them in 15-foot sections.
I would have done 2 15-foot sections because I, very much like yourself, was always worried about setup time. Because there's always, there's the, hi, nice to meet you, because half the time you don't meet them until you're on site. And, we're so happy that, to get the account and all that sort of stuff.
Very organic.
Okay. Yeah. So I would do as much of it I would probably do, if it's very organic, 3 10-foot sections. that you can put together. If it was longer, sort of more spirally, then you could do the whole thing. But 3 10-foot sections would be good, and then your 4-foot sections I would leave and just attach those.
And then you always put on the...
I put the 5 inches on site, but that depends on, again, how much time you have allotted for setup. Sometimes we would get to a venue and we only have 15 minutes for setup, and we're like, oh no! And
so we would rush it and
yeah,
then have,
but a lot of
have 5 minutes left over because we're like,
we did a lot of them. So I always tried with my clients to communicate ahead of time. How much time are we going to have, right? That's always the best case scenario. But sometimes they just can't tell you. Or they tell you have an hour, but 15 minutes in, guests start arriving. That's happened to us as well.
90 minutes.
No, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. As long as like you can park fairly close, and it's not like a big convention center where you got to walk 15 minutes to get to your destination. You'll be fine. If you do I would do 3 10-foot sections.
Yeah, she's got 90 minutes, including the setup of the letters, and...
Is it just you, or do you have helpers?
She'll do the 5 inches at home and the stars on site.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I have so much faith in you.
Yes,
You'll get it done.
Absolutely. You've got the plan. Just stick to it. The trick is to not second guess yourself. Once you've made the decision, commit to it, and that is the plan. Okay, and it will go fine for you, I'm sure. It's going to be great. I want to see pictures.
At a local high school.
Oh, very nice. For a holiday party, Christmas concert, what's the deal? I can't wait to see it, though. But yeah, who else have we got, Randy? Anyone else on there? I can't see.
Maureen's here.
Hi, Maureen. How are you, hon? Anyways, tonight we're making the big 3D Christmas star. I thought I would show you how that goes together. It's not difficult at all, but I've pre-made 3 of the arms that go on it, but we'll go over. I have size counts for you for everything. We're going to start with the center, though.
Maureen has a question. Have you ever done the helium balloons with 5 inches tied to the line and weighted down?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we always used to do.
No. She's talking about the teardrop.
Oh, that one.
With those. Yeah, it's really easy. Start with your big jumbo, right? Just make sure it's 18 inch or above, because you're going to need enough float to carry. And just don't blow your 5 inches up a lot. You're looking at like 3 to 3.5 inch. And then on your line as they come down, you just tie them on, tie them on, tie them on. It's not difficult. You will handle that with ease, I'm sure. I love the questions. This is great right off the bat. Love it, love it, love it.
Tips, they call them cascades. Yeah. You were talking and she typed in and there's a gap in between.
They call what cascades?
I guess the 5 inches.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cascades. Sure. I always called them teardrops, but that I am no authority on that at all.
How tall?
How tall? What? Oh, how tall you would do it? It depends on the room, Maureen. So if you are in like a house that has 8-foot ceilings, you would want the top of your jumbo to be at 7 foot. So then you have to multiply or subtract, say the top of the jumbo at 7 feet. Well, if it's a 24 incher, you take 2 feet, right? Or you probably aren't going to blow it up to 24 inch. Probably 18 to 20 inch, right? And then you would go down from there.
Very dark bar.
Very dark bar, okay. Again, it depends. I've been into some pubs where they're like little cave likes, and then like if it's your daughter's restaurant, if it's that one, they've got high ceilings, right? So you could go higher. But really, if it's just background decor, they can go a little higher. But if it's something they're hoping to pose with for pictures, you don't want it so high up that the balloon is not visible in the photos anymore, and the people look like dwarfs next to the balloons. So really, that top at 7 foot is 8 foot would be the max at the top, really, unless you're wanting them to be up a cathedral ceiling to sort of bring down like various heights. I don't know. Really, I would do max out at 8 foot if you've got 10-foot ceilings, even still, because then they're above everyone's head. But if it is like conversational, if they're milling around the bar, you might want them at 8 feet. But that's sort of the max. All right, I hope that helps. So anyways, we're going to make these stars, or a star, and I've pre-made 3 of the arms of the star because I'm trying to learn. So we're going to do the center portion, and we are going to do them to 5 inch, and we're doing 5 duplets.
Maureen said it's for the 50th.
On the 26th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says we can talk Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, yeah.
Just book it in.
Yeah. All right, so 5 of these little duplets at 5 inch we're going to do. Yeah. So, okay, here we go. After we make this, I do have in mind one of my test talks that I want to talk to you all about a few things. So stay tuned for that if you're interested.
TessTalk.
I know, I probably should come up with a different name for it. I'm going to get copyright infringement kind of things.
No, theirs is TED Talks. Your name is Tess, so bleh. They can just deal with it.
This is Sempertex Reflex Gold that I'm using. Of course it is. I love this color. One, two, three, four. Last duplet. Is anyone traveling over the holidays? And if so, where are you going? I'm curious. Going to see family in the next state over or whatever? I'm interested. All right, so then we take these and we start just putting them together as the duplets together to make. Oh, that did not work well.
What happened?
I popped one.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's going to be a problem because I have a tight count on these guys. Yeah, it just popped. Look at that.
Just ripped.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tight on it. Try that again.
Using 11-inch balloons or 5 inches?
5 inches. These are all 5 inches. Don't take off on them now. And you're spinning them around on the inside.
Jennifer had reflex silverware like that today.
Oh, see? And what we're doing is you're going to make a front and back of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And they're going to be sitting on top of each other. Don't have them nestled. Okay? And then we're going to do a middle. You're tight at 5 inch. Ooh. All right, it'll be fine once we get the middle in. So please forgive me, I am working with the inventory that I have. I only have white link balloons, but we're gonna make it work.
Sandra's going to her daughter's in Asheville, North Carolina. Our entire immediate family will be together under one roof.
Nice.
This mama's heart is so excited.
Oh, I'm happy for you, Sandra. That's gonna be great.
I think there are laws against my family getting together like that.
Well, I know laws would be broken if you all got together like that. That's for sure. Probably could have done that center one a little smaller, but anyways, it's fine. All right. So you can see we've got them lined up because we are going to take and put each arm into one of these. All right. So we have 5 sections. All right. I'm going to put this aside for right this minute. We're going to make the arms. And it's increments. We start at 4, 3.5, 3, 3.5, no, 2.5, 2. So 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. So there's 5 of them. Okay? All right, so I am short on balloons, right? Okay, so, and I just busted one. So what we're going to have to do on this is, I can't even measure that. My 2-inch one I'm going to take and split on 2 of these. And hopefully it will be close to 2 inch. A little big. Oh well.
Could that work for the 2.5 inch?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. You're so good, Randy.
I know. I try.
Yeah, that'll be for my 2.5 inch. Okay.
Karen from North Wales.
Hi, Karen. How are you? You are up very late, my love. But so are we. It's after midnight here now. The 2-inch ones are so tiny, aren't they?
Ha! Danny. And TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Designs. TESS stands for you having tips or educational talks with us.
There you go. Thank you.
Danny, you're so good.
You are. You make my day every time.
I'm trying to keep track of, because my phone is doing weird stuff.
Weird things? Okay. So 2-inch, right? We're going to spin. Okay, and you just turn them into a quad. Very easy. 2.5. I even wonder if I should do these 3. No, 2.5 is better. Okay, so we're going to go to 2.5. Can I do 2 of them?
I think it was a little bigger than that.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I messed that up. I tied it wrong. Anyways. Okay, let's see if I can still spin it. How good am I?
You're very good. Elise is here.
Hi, Elise. How are you? I got your last message. I will respond. I just got busy today and didn't get back to you.
It was a cat's fault.
Yeah, it was. Ooh, that's tight. All right, so there's my 2.5 done. I did it twice, so I should be fine. That's going to be a wonky looking star arm. But anyways, 2.5 going up to 3. That's my 3-inch.
Emily's here.
Hi, Emily. How are you? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All that jazz. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. I don't know.
Now we're going to go to 3.5. Yeah, I don't know the rest of it.
I don't know how to sing it in Serbian over here in Montenegro.
We are going to go check out some of the Christmas. There's big Christmas villages here.
Christmas fairs.
Fairs, and we want to go see them. We have to figure out the bus schedule first. It's not as easy as we were
Hoping it would be.
and informed that it would be. Like, we talked to people on the groups, and they're all like, yeah, there's buses that run, no problem, you'll be fine. No.
It's very hit and miss. Mostly miss.
Yeah, and you have to stand out on the side of a 2-lane highway with like just a little pullover for where the bus stops. It's a little intimidating.
That's fine. I'll wear my red shirt.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our last one at 4-inch. So we did 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and now we're doing 4.
I did a long walk one day on these roads, and that's how our hosts, who were babysitting their animals, that's how they found me. It was a big guy walking with a red shirt.
Yeah, on the side of the road.
See, they didn't miss me.
Yeah, they did pull over and pick him up. He walked, what did we say? It was almost 18 kilometers. So what's that in miles?
9 miles.
Yeah. He had walked in the course of the day. I was sick and he took off. He's been sick now, and I just go outside on the sofa and do my work. But he's feeling much better now. We're over the worst of it. All right, take a 260.
Emily, take a bunch of photos of the Christmas villages. They are so magical. Remind me where y'all are at right now. We're in Montenegro.
Montenegro, in a small border town close to Albania. So we just went over the border a little bit. It's called Ulcen.
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 ULCINJ.
No, there's not another I. J. Okay.
Ulcen.
Ulcen. It's a very small, like, blue-collar community. We like it. We love this house and how quiet and wonderful it is. Not really loving the city so much.
Oh, Arlene, hello. Sorry for being late. Had to apply more sunscreen. Hot in Miami. That's just braggadocious. Loving it. Love that.
Bring it. Yes. We're all very jealous. Okay, TMI, you know me. I'm going to tell you how it is. I went to put my makeup on before the live because, like, no one wants to see the face without any.
I do.
My lovely husband. But I thought to myself, I'm going to have to go and get lighter shades because I've lost my tan. It's gone. And I'm not happy about it. Anyways, we're taking the 260. We're wrapping it up as we build the cone shape of the arm of the star. Okay? But nice to have you here, Arlene.
Yes, and Shanna Louison is here.
Hi, Shanna.
And what part of Miami were you in?
Yeah, Randy knows Miami very, very well, don't you, my love?
Yeah, that was my stomping grounds. My
late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
You lived there.
I used to go down to South Beach just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
And
all right, we're going to do the next one. And I don't have to do a funky one this time, so you'll get a proper look at it.
Proper, right. Non-funky
2,
one?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yes, as long as I don't break one, we are right on schedule. So again, we're going down to the 2-inch to do the smallest one. We go up in 1/2-inch increments. On these little ones, make sure you put the balloon way down on your nozzle or way into your hand pump so that you don't get the dark patches on the top. You can see I didn't do it on this one, but I did do it on that one. Can you see the difference? It looks darker and more splotchy. So you don't really want that. They're so small.
Oh my God, Elise watches trash TV.
What do you watch, Elise?
I love The Real Housewives of Miami.
Okay. Hey, we all have our
guilty pleasures.
I've been binge watching Bridgerton.
Yeah, well, our daughter has some trash TV.
Likes, yes, for sure. Hey, you were watching Rick and Morty today.
I love cartoons. Don't judge me. You guys watch trash reality TV. I watch trash cartoons.
I used to. When Big Brother was first out, I loved Big Brother. I watched the first couple of years of Survivor. Amazing Race. I loved Amazing Race because, you know, we love to travel. But I never got into like the Real Housewives and stuff like that. Never got into that.
Or the Kardashians.
No, I have never watched an episode of the Kardashians. But, you know, we all have our likes and dislikes. I do like the Traveling Antique Roadshow, though.
LOL, I love trash TV.
Good for you.
Jennifer, loves Bridgerton.
I do. Oh. Right? So good.
Oh, yeah, but if somebody wants to take a nap, she needs blood, guts, and gore, so The Witcher comes on.
I do. In fact, I posted a picture on my Facebook last week of me sitting out in my thing, and it was a sunset, and I had the candles going, and Witcher was on TV. I love Henry Cavill. Come on, girls. You gotta have my back on this. Like, he is... I don't like the new season with, what's his name? Liam Hemsworth. Not a big fan, but Henry Cavill.
Swoon.
Oh, Randy knows. He would lose in that. But just like for a week, and then I'd be back to Randy because I love him to death. But, you know, a week of fun would be great.
Wow. Really?
Sorry, love.
I am just...
I know. I am really getting myself into hot water here.
Oh, yeah, so much hot water.
We can say this because we know it's never a thing. I would never.
Thank goodness I'm taller than him.
Yeah, but only by a little bit. Anyways, what were we talking about? It's gotten warm in here.
I forgot to turn that off.
Oh yeah, we've got the. I hope you haven't been hearing it too much. The dehumidifier going. It's been very humid here, so we've had that going 24/7. All right, so here we go. 3.5.
I think everybody just comes here for the...
for the nonsense that comes out of my mouth sometimes.
Yeah, or mine.
Hey, we have fun.
Yes, we do.
Randy and I went on our first solo trip into the town the other day. Yesterday. We did a big shop. We're trying to shop for the whole week so that we're not going in so much. And that was an adventure. The drivers around here, man, and the traffic. There's a lot of traffic.
There is.
Yeah.
But there's one road in, one road out.
Yeah, right. And OSHA. If anyone has been in construction and knows what OSHA is, the standards for construction, would have a field day here because they're working on a bridge, and it's like a cavernous, like down in between mountains that this bridge goes over, and they've got no side guardrail up, and there's a guy working on the side. He had the harness on, so Randy says, I didn't see it, but Randy says he had the harness on, but it wasn't attached to anything, and he's sitting there hammering on the side of this bridge, just like overhanging.
It's fine. Sharita's here.
Hi, Sharita. How are you, hon?
It was fine.
It was fine. I almost had a heart attack when I saw it. But they're doing work on the bridge, but...
Yeah, they're reconcreting it, so they had... Yeah. He was on his hands and knees hammering. It wasn't like he was staring over the abyss.
But in North America, he would have been in big trouble. They would have shut down the site.
Blah, 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 union jobs, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. It's like 1970s here. It's really interesting. In some ways, it's great. In other parts, it's like... All right. So, again, I'll do this one slower because we were gabbing. Go figure. For when I did the first one. Take your 260 and tie it into your largest size, the 4-inch size. Tie it in. And then all you do is go up in size and nestle them, right? So the next one goes in, we'll spin it around. I do it sometimes twice. It doesn't really matter. Once will do the job. Up. Make sure your necks are all sort of nestled. You don't have to trim them off, but make sure they're not coming through. Your next one. Just watch you're not pushing down too much. You don't want them to be squished. And then the top one.
Is that your hair or my beard hair?
No, it's tomato stem.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll have to get it when I have 2 hands. It's staticky. All right, and then the last one. And then I let this go because what I've done on the top, you can do just a bubble on the top, a 3-inch you could do, or you can do another 2-inch for the end to end this, right? But I decided because because the center I have to do in white. I figured I'd put white tips on the gold. And so what I've done is I've taken another 260. Just fill it up a little bit. You don't need a lot. And then I just did my my pinch twist little bobble on the end. So it's 7 pinch twists is what I did.
You want to move that? So
I did. Hold on. There we go. So 7 pinch twists, you all know.
Get in there.
Bend it over and secure it through the bar. I always do, right? Your next one. So it's a purl and then you spin it, right? Purl and spin. There's 3. Purl it off. And spin 4. 5. I just found 7 to give me the shape that I was looking for, but you can play with it. Depending on how big you make your pinch twist, you might want to add an 1/8 or a 9. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, then with your scissors, leave yourself a little length, right? And you know me, I always save mine, so I'm not going to cut down here because then it's not usable. And same with this. The leftover from when you spun them together, you're going to cut it off. Give yourself an inch or two, about an inch over. And then we simply tie those two together nice and tight so it nestles down in. And then I will go through and cut off the excess. And there you go. So that's cute little end on there. All right, so that's more. Pardon my kitchen.
Susan's here from Pittsburgh.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
And Shanna, have you calculated the total number of balloons needed for this star?
112. I did. Each one of these has 20. Then the center, there's 10 gold and the 2 centers. Okay, so 112. I did. Oh, see what I did? I always do that with the link balloons. Do you do that? I always play with it and I pull and I snap it and then it goes inside. Every time.
And Sharita, she's doing good. And how's the holiday vibes on your end?
It's good. It's good. We are enjoying it here.
Yeah.
It's a little quiet because, you know,
smaller
this
town.
is season and it's very seasonal oriented. I'll tell you, we went into a little totally off topic here. Balloons, what's balloons? I'm just going to talk about our trip. We went into a little cafe last week before I got sick. And we were sitting there, and this gentleman came in and sat down. And you know, you have a gut feeling. I swear, I took pictures. This gentleman came in and sat down, very dapper. He does not look Montenegrin. He does not look Albanian. He does not look Serbian. He looks like an old British rock star, okay? Like curly hair, but he's got it in like a long, you know, the hairband, but a little short on the sides. He had the little soul patch. I swear to God, there's something in me that says, I know he used to be famous in one way, shape, or form before. And I should post it in the group and see if anyone can help me identify him. But, you know, these little things that we do, we come across. But it's good.
Yeah, it's good here. The Christmas vibe around this area, it's a little different. You got to remember that there's a large Muslim population.
Very large Muslim population.
Along with, so the Muslim European sect is here, and they have a large Orthodox
The mosques
Catholic.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
We were going into the market yesterday, and they had the call to prayer on and broadcasting with speakers throughout the whole city. It was beautiful.
Yeah, so we got that. So it's different.
It's different.
Because of the age of the city and.
But definitely a Christmas vibe. Like they have lots of Christmas villages that we're going to go, markets that we're going to go see.
In the bigger cities.
In the bigger cities, we're going to have to bus it too there. But here, like definitely, like the grocery stores and everything, they have Christmas boxes you can buy, and it's all decorated. It's beautiful. But it's They have all the Christmas carols, the American Christmas and Canadian Christmas carols going on in the...
Not so much Mariah Carey.
4, 5, 6. No, old school.
Old school ones.
One more, 7. We like it. Here, this city is a little bit more, like they have bigger box store grocery stores. That's where we go. We go to the local little market where we get assaulted every time we go in there. And then they have bigger box grocery stores that we go for our, like, toilet paper and stuff like that, right? But we go to this little market. It's an outdoor market. They have a roof over it, but like all the sides and everything are open. And they see us coming a mile away. This one lady, she just accosts me when we get in there. Oh, you want? Right? And she's speaking in, I think, Albanian. Because we're so close to the border. Apparently 80% of the people here are all Albanian. And she's talking, and then the little words that catchphrases she's learned. Oh, vitamins. And vitamin. We get mandarins, a lot of mandarins. They're very in season here right now. And good vitamins, or organic. And it's just so cute. And then it's like a farmer's market, and she's adding it all up in her head, and we're sure we're getting totally screwed over on the pricing, but she's so entertained. And then after we've paid and everything, she starts handing us stuff for free, right? Like, so
more stuff.
Persimmons. I am not a real fan of persimmons, but I got 3 of them in my basket. 4 in my basket, because she's just handing them to us.
2 different varieties.
2 different varieties, and she cut one up and made us try it. It's really interesting, and if you go in with an open mind and enjoy it,
it's fun.
It's fun. The whole chickens,
whole.
I mean, like, still with the head on and feathers on, and that's how you take it home by the feet. We haven't done that. I'm not doing that.
I used to make jokes about pluck and bake chickens.
Yeah,
this is a thing here.
Yeah. All right. So
Jennifer says, post the photo in ChatGPT.
I will, absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And Sharita says, oh, wow, nice. And Elise says, so no Wham? Christmas Carol?
You know what? I think I did hear that in one of them.
Really?
Yeah. I love Wham. I was a huge George Michael fan as a kid. My cousin Paul and I would dance to all the Wham songs. Okay. So you take a 260 and you go through the middle and you come out 2 of the sides, right? And then you're going to add, so it's alternated, and except you don't pull it all the way through. It's best to secure it in by wrapping it around.
Wham got you all confused.
Between Henry Cavill and Wham, I'm going to be... I remember I was so disappointed.
We definitely want to see the villages,
okay,
Shanna says. And Jennifer, how long will you be in Montenegro?
Till the end of February. 3 months total.
Yep. And Elise, me too, and Duran.
Yes. Okay, Elise, my Canadian girl, Gowan, right? Do you remember Gowan? I had the thing for Gowan. Brian Adams, all the Canadian ones. Kim Mitchell, that might have been an Ontario thing. You might not even know who Kim Mitchell is. All right, then we're going to go back up and put the next one in. And it's just set it so they're alternating. So it's just like this is taking over the next spot down on your arm that you've brought in here. Okay, wind it around a couple times, up and down. Okay, there's 2. I'm going to put another 260 through here. I'm dividing mine in half with a knot just so I can, I don't know why, kind of sort of see where it's going in so that I got it halfway on each side.
I want to see how you are putting these in, so.
Okay, we'll get nice and close.
Let me move the kind out of the way.
All right, so see how I've pulled the 260? I've got one half has come out one side, the other half is coming out here. And then, oops, there's nothing attaching there. So we put it in just like it's the next quad spun over, right? So if we put it like this, it wouldn't go, right? So you have to spin it just a little bit. And then just spin your 260 around to hold it in place. Very simple, right? Okay, and then...
Even so simple, even a man could do it.
Glad a man said that and not me. I lost my... There it is.
Elise, strange animals I know.
Yes.
And she knows Kim Mitchell as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Patty. When I was first living in the States, and I would be like, oh, I love the oldies, like Kim Mitchell, Patty Landers, and they had no clue what I was talking about. I was befuddled. I had no idea that we all didn't have the same music. I was young and dumb. All right. All right, and then I have some of my leftovers. You know me, I'm going to use what I can. So I'm going to tie that into one of the necks. Right, there we go. And now, so again, this last one, you're going to have it go in so it nestles in the pattern. It's a little harder on the last one to get them in and spun through. So, work with it a little bit. And there we go. There's your star. I'm going to take and...
Oh my God.
What?
If you do this in yellow or pink and then put eyeballs in there, you have a Patrick.
You do. You would have a Patrick. I am going to do a little pinch twist to match here to take up my little... Randy, what did you do with my water bottle?
Oh, you got one there. I don't know.
Okay.
You came inside.
I know. I don't know what I've done. So I'm just going to do, I don't know how many I'm going to do, to be honest with you. Let's figure this out as we go. Randy's on the hunt for my water bottle now. We were outside, yeah, like it's midnight here. We were outside all evening enjoying the nice weather.
Cool water.
Thank you. Watching The Rookie. We like The Rookie, and the new season dropped, so we're watching that.
Renee's here.
Renee? Hi, Renee. How are you, hon?
Shit is going. You wouldn't normally be using the linking balloons in the middle?
No, you would normally use another 5-incher, but I ran out of gold, as I explained. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You can, and then you can do this.
yeah, you can absolutely. That's up to you. But
And make it your own.
yeah. So I just kind of thought I would do this.
Also, you don't have to do pinch twist on the ends.
No, you can do another 5-incher instead of my white pinch twist. But I knew I was going to be short, so I needed. I would make these smaller than 5-inchers, guys. The middle one, I would make it just a little bit smaller. Probably go to the 4. But I knew I didn't have enough gold, so I had to add in an accent color. So I figured I would use those. I'm really hurting for 5-inchers. But there you go. And you can hang it up, right? I'm going to be doing a garland outside this week for Christmas. And I plan on using this in it. I think it will look really cute. Right? And that's your floating star. 3-dimensional floating star.
3D.
What do you think? Does everyone like it? Are you going to try it?
There's your tree topper. Wow,
Exactly.
That would be a big balloon tree.
I said to Randy this week, or yesterday when I was putting up the tree. So in Hawaii, I had the arts and crafts studio, and we had really high ceilings, and I got out a 12-foot real Christmas tree every year, and I would decorate it. And I said, wow, how times have changed. It's not the same, but I like our little Christmas tree. I'll post a picture of it when it's all done.
So in Hawaiian, we would call this manini.
Manini tree, yeah. Like mini tree. But it's so cute. It fits in the apartment. I'll post the picture to show you how small it has to be.
It's fine.
Anyways.
So cute. I might attempt that.
Yeah, it's not hard.
This weekend.
There you go. It's not that hard. Try it out. It's just the sizing. Okay, so again, if any latecomers, the arms, it goes from 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, and your centers are all 5. And it's 5 duplets around the center. You can always rewatch this. And I did a little flyer this week, a little post about it. All of our old lives are on our YouTube channel. If you ever are bored and looking for entertainment, you can go there and check it out. Or if you're looking for something specific, you can search on there and try and find it.
I know Mel, when she was on here a lot more, would play them in the background.
In the background. We're trying to reach our hours. So if you don't mind, just throw them on and let them run. We're trying to reach our 3,000 hours, which is hard. But we have all those on there. It's a good resource if you're looking for something. I know they're long, an hour and a half. But I was saying to Randy just before we went live, because tonight is our last live of 2025, rhymes, which is a bittersweet for us. We've been doing this for a year and a half, pretty much every week. I know in the summer we went every other week. And I've canceled, 2 because of one from traveling and one from illness. Yeah. Other than that, we've been here every week for a year and a half.
Every now and again, because now we're traveling, we might have to cancel because of travel.
Last time we were traveling here.
Danny, how long would it take if we wanted to send you balloons? Don't.
It's very expensive. We looked, even to send them from the Netherlands to us was 150 euros to send it to ourselves. And that's why they don't do it.
They don't have a good postal service here.
No, we have to use, the only people that deliver to us is DHL. Randy is going down next week to Greece to get me balloons. It got pushed back a week because of her sickness, but we're all better now. And in fact, I saw a news article today. The new influenza strain that's going around is really bad, guys. Please take great care of yourselves over there. I know in Ottawa they've had 3 young kids in the past 2 weeks pass away now from the influenza virus strain. So please be careful. Yeah. But anyways, the test talk for tonight is all about the end of the year, okay? At this time, if you're not doing Christmas parties, the birthday parties are pretty slow. You know, have some time, set some time aside to sit back and reflect and plan for 2026. I know that's what I've been spending a lot of time doing, planning out. Set yourself some goals. Write them down. If they're not written down, they're dreams, right? When you write them down, they become goals. Do that. But also, for those that are doing it as a business, this is the time to run your profit and loss statements. Take a look at your budgeting for the new year. Look and see, your marketing money, was it well spent? Did it have good return on investments? As business owners, these are things you have to make time for, to sit down and think about and talk over with your partner, your significant other, or just yourself. Sometimes just saying it out loud helps. Okay, I made this amount this year. Next year, I want to, double that. How am I going to do it? Put plans in place. This is a good time to do that, right? If you're not as busy with those kinds of things. If you don't celebrate the holidays, then, it's an exceptional time to do all that. But it's important to look back and look forward both at this time. You have to look to see what was a good idea this year, what was a bad idea this year. How much did you give away in donations? Was it a good return on investments? Because yes, donations come from the heart, but it also has to help your bottom line, or it should anyways. I know we all try to be altruistic and everything, but if you're in it for a business, you have to look at these things, okay? And it is important to do so. And the day-to-day hustle and bustle of life, it can tend to, I know for me, it really went on the back burner, where this is the time of year I would force myself, okay? I have to get the books ready for the tax season coming up, and submitting your end of year reports to your accountant, all those wonderful things. You have to take a good hard look at how things are going for you, okay? And what you can do to improve, to keep going. If you're doing gangbusters, to keep the momentum going, okay? Look at, I really want to get this one person as a client, or I really want to get this one business as a client. Set some goals. How am I going to achieve that? All right. Set some goals for education. Of course, I'm going to say that because that's my business now, is education. Are you looking to invest in that? Is that something you need to do? And all those things you should be setting a budget. It's a boring thing to think about. It can be scary for some of us. I know for me, it was anxiety riddled the first year. But at the end of all that, I was very pleasantly surprised at how well we did. So it can be a good surprise. And hopefully it's a good surprise. And it is a fact of being an adult. I know adulting, I don't like doing it very often, but we do have to do it. And think of all these things. Set some goals. Yeah. If you're struggling with that, please reach out. I'd be happy to help you with it. Okay.
Shanna, I have learned so much from you, and her goal is her website and some Facebook marketing.
Yes, those are very good goals. Without the proper backup to your business, it's hard to look professional. And I hate that, because your work can be amazing, but if your social media game isn't on par, you're not going to get noticed. And a lot of us did not go into designing balloons and looking at all that to become a social media person, but it is part of the game.
Emily, I'm with you. I hate adulting too. It is thrusted upon us, and I really dislike it.
Yeah. Pardon my language, but it sucks most days. But, in this instance, it is necessary. But, avoid it all the rest of 364 days.
That's why we play with balloons, or we goof off, or we tend to do, in my case, really dumb things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I said, Brandy, stop that, I would be a millionaire. I could live on a yacht out there in the sea, but I'm not. But anyways, so that is all very important things to do.
Shanna, that I bet you did. She learned so much through campaigning, and she'll, the networking aspect of having to do this business. And then half of the time, especially like us, having to just grind this through, our networking skills were
awful. When we first started into business for ourselves, our ability to sell ourselves was next to nothing. It is something we have self-taught for the most part. I read a lot of books on marketing and the psychology of marketing and all that sort of. I listened, I should say. I don't read as much because I have dyslexia, right? So it's easier for me to listen. And we've pushed ourselves as self-taught, a lot of it. Find people you look up to and pick their brain. That's the best thing to do.
Shanna, I'd love a new logo. Oh, this lady can help you. She likes doing logos.
I love doing logos. I have the most fun with it.
We actually have on our website. Have Tess help you with your logo.
Yeah, it's fun for me. So write all these down. Get yourself a day timer, a new agenda for the next year. For me, it's a big exciting thing to get the next one for the next year. And because I get to write all in it and everything, I become like in grade school. I was one of those like the professional day timers when I was an administrative assistant. Every year my boss would get it for me because it was invaluable. But that's old school. But I still prefer the written page versus my daughter has everything online, their calendars and everything. She syncs her calendar to mine, and I have no idea what's going on. So, but if that's your cup of tea, absolutely go for it.
Thank God they did more stuff online and you could type stuff in, even though my typing skills are crap. I can
You're
read
getting
it.
Better.
I can read stuff though
that you've written.
that I put on the computer.
Randy's handwriting could put doctors to shame.
And I would shorthand everything, and I would just do short little quick notes because I had to be very quick. And
when he had his contractor's business, he would do that and make short notes, and I'd have to write up the proposals for the clients. I'd be like, babe, what is this? Oh, you can't understand that? No, it's 3 words and none of them have anything to do with each other. So he would have to translate for me. But he's getting much better. His typing skills, that's been one thing. In 2025, Randy's typing skills, exceptionally better. So congratulations, my love. That's a skill unlocked.
Shanna, I need some shirts and jackets too. Yeah, those are
important.
Yeah.
In my cleaning business, in this business, we would always show up with custom tees.
Yeah.
You look more professional, right? You look like you're, especially if you got more than one person, right? You're a team. In venues, they can understand, like, we'd walk in with balloons and they'd still look at us like we were the client, right? Or we would be making something and they wouldn't see the shirt right away, and they'd be like coming and asking us, thinking we work in the restaurant.
Yeah. Do you know where we can set up? Well, I'm the DJ, and it's like, we're doing the balloons. I have a balloon shirt on.
Yeah. No idea, guy. But that happens. So, but yeah. So, it's a time of reflection, always the new year. But make time to focus on that. That looks like a really big comment. Do you want to read it?
Yeah. Emily, Mom and I have started on our social media goals.
Good.
We are trying our best to post some of our creativeness so people see the balloon designs they never knew they needed. Yeah. This month we posted a Grinch and a Nutcracker, and people are loving them.
Good.
Yes.
You have to. And that's an amazing goal, posting every other day, something, right? And don't be afraid that when you do a big setup, take the big picture, but then also do some smaller detail pictures. Okay, if you've twisted something, focus in on that. Because that could be 2 days of content, right? Or 3 days. You can stretch it out if you need. And then, every now and again, throw back to one that you really liked. Throwback Thursdays or whatever they call it.
Danny, I love my shirts. Need long sleeves.
Yeah?
Yeah. The thing about, especially where Danny's at, you order shirts in the summer, you only think of short sleeves, and then winter comes along. And
But I'm a girly. I can't work with long sleeves. Even when I do have long sleeves, I pull them up to 3/4. When I'm working, I don't like having the sleeves in the way, because you're putting your hands in the balloons and I've had them get stuck in there. Anyways, that's just me. I work better in short sleeves, but it's up to you. But yeah, for sure. Think of all those things. And if you're going down that road, promotional materials, okay? Your cards, important. You should have them. Hand them out. I even brought some with me because I hand them out still where we go. Yeah. My expats group, they have friends and family everywhere, and some of them are. One lady at a cafe that we went to, she was interested and she started following us, and so she's starting to learn. I hope you're out there. I can't remember your first name, though. I'm so sorry. Put it in the comments if you watch. Yeah. So those are important. Don't get spending too much money on like pens and all that sort of stuff as well. Not really necessary.
Shanna, how about making a short video of yourself with installs in the background and turning it into a reel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
We've done that.
So the things of social media, and this is something Randy and I go into when we do the social media audits that we offer on our website. Images with people in them get higher push out than just objects in them. So yeah, for sure.
We once posted a time lapse of us creating one of our designs. It's one of our favorites. Yes.
Yeah.
Danny, I use my IGQ square. Instagram QR.
QR codes.
QR code.
Instagram QR code. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are really good.
Yeah. The big thing over here, again, we're in a different area. In North America, WhatsApp is not as big. But in WhatsApp, we can just click to give our QR code, and we just tap it to, or they take a picture of it on their phone, and then your contact information is shared. It's so easy. Well, yeah, I'm learning all about WhatsApp.
Yeah, the QRs
are really easy, for sure. I had it on my business card, the QR code.
Yeah. Also, you can have, there are websites out there that will create a few free QR code for anything.
For a link.
For a link, for a website, anything.
You can have it go to one specific page on your website.
Yep.
You know, your About You page, or your gallery of pictures, or, you know, all that. You can have it go to your Contact Me page so they can fill it out to reach out to you.
Yep.
QR generators, they're called.
Yeah, QR generators, and they're free.
Yeah.
You can find free ones out there.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. If you're paying for a QR generator, no.
You could
never pay for it. One
of your goals, if you don't have a lot of Facebook groups in your area, you could create one. Create a Mom and Me Facebook group and run it ahead. Emily Dawes, I'm looking at you. Create a Mommy and Me page or something like that. And then, you know, you post your stuff to it. Have people there, you know, branch out and have a whole bunch of different things. Have one for your city. I know we had a Guelph This and That page, and they had sponsors, or they would allow businesses to post. You know, start something like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying you can't. Invite other businesses to promote there.
Yeah, Shanna, go to your Venmo to pay. Yeah, you can have a QR for that. Venmo is purely U.S. thing.
U.S. Yeah.
But
yeah, have it go to an email. Yeah, or no, I don't think you can have it go to your email. No, sorry. But you know, there's a lot of things. You sit back, use your imagination, ask questions in the group. You know, we're all here to help. But really focus on what you're going to do in 2026. I can't believe I'm saying that. To really advance yourself. This is the time of year to set those in place. And then, you know, the whole new year, new me kind of thing. Well, it can also be new year business goals.
Yeah. Emily, Canva Pro, since you pay for it as a QR generator.
Yeah.
But if you don't have Canva Pro and you just use the free stuff, you can have.
If you are doing this as a business, you should be paying for Canva Pro, in my opinion. We do. It is invaluable for posting your pictures in the right format to go up to all the social medias. That's how I do everything, is in Canva.
Elise, what is Venmo? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, Elise. It's American. It's an American thing.
Yeah. Basically, the Venmo's
it's
Cash App.
It's like PayPal. Similar.
It's like, it's a Cash App.
Yeah. We in Canada are very lucky. We have the e-transfers. It's so much easier. And they can't charge back on an e-transfer. It's great.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, how are we doing for time? What time is it?
1:03.
Ah, look at that. All right, everyone.
I'm saying it 1:03. It's 7:03.
7:03 your time.
It's midnight 03.
Yeah, in English. All right. Any more questions? I'm happy to stay on, but if not...
Oh, Shanna, I got to set up to take credit cards this year. Yeah, that's always a big one. Either through
your bank. Okay, go talk to your business bank manager. Okay, they'll probably put you through Chase or Capital One or whoever they use for their processing.
Depending.
Look at, though, I used Square. I found them to be the most competitive. They were pretty easy to use. I never had a chargeback on there. They do offer a loan program if you're looking to put some capital into your business. And then what they do is they take like 17 to 20% off every future transaction to go towards paying down the loan. I did it twice. It was great for the lean months, right?
Where'd you get paid through your... Oh, you are using Square. Oh, yeah, then Square should be
Square's-
the way.
Square's good.
Jennifer's, they use Square. Elise uses Square. Yeah, Square's great in North America.
Mm-hmm.
See,
It doesn't work over here.
we do things internationally, so we use Stripe.
Yeah.
Which is just another credit card processing thing, but they can do.
But Stripe doesn't
IBAN.
have an actual tap card, do they?
Yes, they can.
They can? Okay. See, Square you can get sent to you a credit card swiper or a tap pad.
Machine.
And I don't know. I really like them. I found them to be fair in their rates.
Yeah.
And very easy to use. You could also send out invoices on Square. I can help you with it if you need help with that. Sure.
Yeah.
But just be careful, okay? Taking credit cards can open up a whole other kettle of fish. So with chargebacks and all that other wonderful stuff, it's difficult. You know, maybe take the deposit but then they can charge back. I don't know. I don't want to put the fear into you because I never once had an issue like that.
Bad customers are bad customers.
They're going to give you a hard time no matter what.
Yeah.
But, just check. For me, it became a thing on the rates, okay? And then make sure that 3% or whatever they're going to charge you, make sure you put that into your pricing. I talk about that in the pricing webinar. I'm going back to, in the new year, live pricing webinars. We had done a recording. Randy thought it was going to be a good idea, but I think everyone really likes the interaction. So we're going to go back to having live pricing webinars and the color theory and the business 101 again.
Elise doesn't need to. Yeah, I figured this was happening now. Elise is using her phone Square. No reader needed.
Yeah.
You can tap on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nowadays you don't.
That's an antiquated thing, yeah.
Yeah, the taps aren't necessary. It's because everybody taps.
Because if you key in the number, if a client says, "Hey, can I call you out with my credit card number?" I usually said, "You know what? I'll send you an email and it'll have a link and you put it in directly. It's so much easier. It's secure." Use that word, secure, and they usually go for it because if you type it in on your own, your rate goes up that they charge you. If they put it in on their end via the email, your rate stays lower. So these are all the things you got to think about.
Yeah. And can't believe they still do check scams in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's bad.
You gotta
watch
watch
out those scammers.
Watch out for checks. The only checks that we took were from schools and from
corporate. Yeah. Everybody else had to pay by. They could drop cash off at our house in advance if they wanted to, because all of my payments were 100% at time of booking, right? Remember that? At very first, I did the 50-50 split, and I got screwed over a couple times, and I went, enough of that. Once I got a few reviews under my belt and enough pictures up, I went to 100% at time of booking. They did not get a spot on my schedule until I had 100% payment. And I was booking 6 to 8 months out, and people were doing it. And, once you have a reputation, they'll do it. It's those first 6 months that is difficult to set that in place. But they will do it if you have the reputation to do it. Okay, I forget where I was going with all that. The check scams, yeah. So I did not. I let schools and corporations pay me on delivery because I had faith that they would do all that, which they did. I never had a problem.
I don't mind looking up a CEO's address.
Well, that's the thing. I show up with Randy, and they're like, and a lot of times they're like, I'll, we'll have it all up, and I'll go, okay. And I was supposed to pick up a check, and they're like, oh, I totally forgot. And I said, it's okay. We know where you live.
I'll send my husband.
To come pick it up. And they're like, no, it's okay. Hold on, I got it right here. They don't mess with him. But you know what? I choose to believe in the good in everybody, and having my business only reinforced that. Everyone was. There's only one time a lady screwed me out of payment, and it was $66.58. I'll never forget it. And that was it was a snowy blizzard day, and she came to pick up at our warehouse when we had the warehouse, and she's like, "Oh, I'll e-transfer you as soon as I get in the car," and she left. And she was a return client. She wasn't a newbie, and because I would never have done it with a newbie. She had bought from me 3 other times, and I hounded her. I'm like, hey, reminder. And the payment never came through, and she just ghosted me. So that's the only time. And I like to think, well, maybe she had bigger fish to fry, and I was very small. And maybe, you never know what other people are going through, right?
Elise, I'd like to schedule a live chat about this business I was looking at.
Yes.
So heads up.
Yeah, go ahead. I have a lot to say about it. Not a lot of it good, I'm afraid. But it's good to explore all the details.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Randy and I were talking about it this afternoon.
We did a deep dive into their stuff.
Their stuff, and I don't know. I think they're out. Sorry, everyone. Elise is looking at possibly purchasing a business, and we've been going back and forth with the details. And I hope there's more to it. She's asking a lot of money. Anyways, schedule the call. We'll be happy to chat about it whenever. We're only taking Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day off. For all my mentees out there, we're still taking calls all the other days. Okay? So feel free to book. I'm more than happy to work, especially if you're working on your goals and stuff like that. Let's go through them.
Yeah, well, only a few people on here will know. We're not taking Boxing Day off.
Yes, for my British and Canadian friends. Canada observes Boxing Days, December 26th, the day after Christmas.
Yes, December 26th, the day after Christmas. As Americans know, capitalism thrives. You just go right back to work and you get sales.
Yeah. See, we have Boxing Day sales.
Yeah.
You guys call them what? After Christmas sales.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we have big old Boxing Day sales. But we always worked Boxing Day because I had quite a few clients that had birthdays, or the Christmas babies would celebrate on the 26th.
Yeah, because they got gypped.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing for the holidays. And then on days when I don't have calls, we will figure out about going to the Christmas markets coming up next week. So they go into January, so it might be.
Yeah,
Christmas and New Year's.
Europe celebrates Christmas. I know Swedes celebrate. They have 2 Christmases.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we're really looking forward to it. But I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you for showing up here with us every week. It means so very much.
Donna Stevens, Boxing Day sales in the UK too.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's where it originates from, is the UK, right?
Will you message me a price for a logo? Shannon, just if you want to, you can go on our website and take a look.
Yeah, I'll message you, Shannon. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow I'll send you a message.
Listen.
Late tomorrow, because these lives, okay, it's 1 o'clock here. I can never get to sleep before like 3:30 because I gotta come down and relax a little bit.
When I hear Boxing Day, I think of Ring and 2 men fighting.
Yeah,
Me too.
It's not that.
Boxing Day always went, what? They celebrate? Are they going to?
No.
Well, that makes total sense in my family that 2 people are going to go in a ring and fight right after a holiday.
Yeah. I had to look up the original thing. But I was always told that in England it was when the servants got to celebrate Christmas and the aristocrats would take care of themselves that day, and it was when all the decorations went back in the boxes. That's what I was always told, but please, we have people on here that probably know better than I.
Yeah, I thought it was just 2 guys hopping into a ring and fighting.
No, there is meaning behind it. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season if you're celebrating. Merry Christmas to all. And Happy Hanukkah to those celebrating. And Kwanzaa is going on. All the different wonderful holidays. We love the diversity.
Yeah.
And to see it all. And if you don't celebrate, I hope you have an amazing time at the movie theater and Chinese food.
And also, if you're a pagan.
We did it. Randy and I did it many years.
If you're a pagan, Happy Yule.
Happy Yule, yes, exactly. So there's all sorts of reasons to celebrate, and we celebrate you guys. You're fantastic. I can't talk anymore.
Hi, my love.
Hi. It's okay.
Don't cry too much, your contacts will fall out.
I know, right? The first time ever they'll be watery because I usually have dry eyes. Anyways, we will be back here January 7th. And I always put the flyers up. You'll see with the timing and everything. It'll probably be an early one because tonight's a late one. So tune in then. And in the meantime, again, if you're working on your goals and everything and you want an impartial third eye to look at it, I'm happy to do so. Just message me, okay? And we can set something up. You
can also schedule a one-on-one with her.
With me? Yes, for sure. All right. So look forward to a lot coming out for us in the new year. We've got a lot of things planned and scheduled. We're just waiting to drop them after the holidays. All right.
The 7th is Emily's birthday.
Oh, yay! Happy birthday! Yes, you're my fellow January baby. I'm January 25th, and I'm going to be 54. I all this year, I always kept saying I was 52. I sort of skipped over 53. I'm 54 in January. Anyways, I love you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed tonight's project of your stars. If you make them, post them so I can see. And we will see you here in 2026. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, guys.
Bye.
Bye for now.